If you haven't heard, the Giants are the reigning World Series champs. And here to help make sense of what happened are two resident baseball experts, the wily veteran Aaron Moger and the rookie making his one-on-one debut, Doug Williams. Guys, we've got to start with this. What was more disappointing in the World Series, Cliff Lee or the Rangers offense? Aaron, start with you.
For me, it has to be the Rangers offense. This team has the top batting average in the league all season, right? They go into the ALDS, they beat David Price twice. They go to the ALCS, they beat CC Sabathia, they beat Andy Pettitte, who is known as this, step-up pitcher in the playoffs. And then all of a sudden, not to mention, they have a home run in every single game leading up to the World Series, right? They go into the World Series and they get shut down by this Giants pitching staff, completely underperform. Josh Hamilton, only one home run. It was just really difficult to watch. It wasn't even entertaining. They just looked so bad.
It's got to be Cliff Lee because he's what got the Rangers to this point. He went, he in the division series and in the ALCS, he was dominant. He gives up 7 runs in Game 1. As much runs, by the way, the Rangers scored 7 runs in Game 1. Their offense was there, and Game 1 is the most important game in a series.
Well, first of all, I disagree with that, but here's the thing. Cliff Lee gave the team a chance to win in Game 5. 3 runs is not that big of a deal. Their offense doesn't show up. They don't win Game 5.
Well, let me ask you guys this. What was more impressive, the Giants hitting or their pitching?
Well, the Giants pitching, of course. I mean, they shut down the Rangers offense that we're talking about right now.
It was impressing that the Giants offense, I personally think the Giants offense really stood up and decided, they weren't supposed to be good. Everyone expected the Giants pitching to do well. Madison Bumgarner, although he stepped up in the World Series.
The Giants offense is more surprising, yes. Are they more impressive?
I think it was more impressive because of the lack of names that they have in that lineup. You had guys like Juan Uribe step up.
But let's look.
Who had heard it? He was batting fifth for the team.
Let's look at Game 2. The Giants pitching is what really won Game 2. It was a 9-0 victory. Okay, that's a blowout on everyone's book. But you look at the box score, 7 of those runs came away.
You got to think of the tempo. You got to think of the tempo of the game. If the game had been 1-0 the whole way, it's a lot easier.
It was 1-0 the whole way.
And no, but
that's why their pitching was so impressive.
By the way, MVP of the World Series, Edgar Renteria.
35-year-old shortstop. Right. Now, I want to leave you guys with
surprise, absolutely.
Who was more impressive in the World Series? Was it Tim Lincecum, the Freak, or Brian Wilson?
Well, we're leaving out the most impressive pitcher, I think, Madison Bumgarner. This 21-year-old kid goes into Texas, throws a complete game shutout.
But he
pitched one game. Tim Lincecum won more games in that series than the Rangers did. He went 2-0. He stepped up and won both games that he pitched. He's a phenomenal ace. He's what brought them to the World Series victory.
Okay, the real question,
I'm shocked that you have a beard on.
The real question is Brian Wilson or Tim Lincecum. Brian Wilson, fear the beard, ladies and gentlemen.
He only had 1 save. I don't care how good your beard looks.
He had 6 saves in the playoffs. We're talking the whole postseason. He has 6 saves, and he has a 0 ERA. My mustache is falling a little bit.
Is really just
he has a 0 ERA and 6 saves the entire season. You go to San Francisco on opening day tomorrow. Sorry, I'm going to take this off. You go there, you're not going to be seeing panda hats anymore. He is now a household name. Everyone loves him. You fear the beard.
Tim Lincecum outduels Cliff Lee, wins Game 5 for the Giants.
King Leonidas there closing games for the Giants. And I got to say, I'm a big fan of the beards.
Absolutely.
I mean, obviously.
Come on.
Once again, we have
hair.
to step away. But when we return, Eric is going into the trenches with Mike Heil to discuss college football. We'll be right back.